my friend? This is Joe Dickinson, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to generate leads for your Vidafy business. Now, if you're not involved in the Vidafy company, but you're building another, health and wellness type company or another referral-based company that deals with products, you can apply a lot of the things here that you learn in this video to your business to help you guys generate more customers. If you're in the business of recruiting some reps to actually build a business that way too on top of customers, a lot of this stuff can apply to all that. So, number one, we're going to talk about posting consistently. We're going to get into that in a minute. Number two, running and buying traffic, right? Well, you don't need to do this. If you do this enough and you do this well enough, you won't even really need to run or buy traffic. But this is a really good thing to do if you're interested in spending a little money to get leads, to get qualified leads, figure out how to run ads. Anyways, we're talking about that just a little bit. Offline, don't skip this. A lot of people don't love the idea of talking to people and doing things belly to belly and offline. Mix it into your overall strategy. It works really, really well. And some of your best recruits and best long-term sticky customers are going to result from offline. And then number four, follow up. This is massive. If you can't follow up, a lot of this stuff is not going to work because you're going to get a lot of people in the pipeline or that are interested in potentially getting involved or buying the product or whatever. But if you don't follow up, you're gonna have limited success, I should say. 80% of sales are made after the fourth follow-up, just so you know. So let's jump into it. First order of business, post consistently. I like to tell people to always post in these three different mediums or three different ways. Static posts, so just a standard post on Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, etc. A story post, make sure you light your stories up every single day. You're consistent with 2, 3, 4, 5 stories a day, if not more. Stay consistent with this. I'm gonna give you a little tip on how to do that. And then also go live. Going live is so good to do. So anyways, what you might wanna do for some of the people that I've coached and some of the bigger network marketers I've worked with, they do a very good job going live consistently every day. And they go over things or they do lives that will relate to the product that they sell. So for this product, as it deals with, hey, it can potentially combat inflammation. There's no claims or anything we're making here, or it can help with mental focus. It can help with energy. And the only reason I'm saying those things is because those are some things that people have reported. So for example, if you want to talk about how the Vidafy product can help a lot with energy levels, well, you might want to then go ahead and go live in the morning where you're at your kitchen table saying, hey guys, so listen, my days are super busy. I'm sure yours are too. I like to make sure I put a good, strong breakfast into my body to give myself energy for the rest of the day. And you know what else I do? One cool little thing, one secret little hack is I take 10 drops of this liquid gold to help me sustain energy all day long. I don't know if it'll do the same for you, but I know it does for me. If you're interested, comment energy on this live and I get you some information on this product. And then you actually demo, maybe cooking the breakfast that gives you the energy. So maybe it's a good, maybe a piece of toast and some scrambled eggs. I'm just literally using anything as an example, but you get the idea. And then you also demoing taking the product, right? Whether you put it into a capsule and you take it, or you just do 10 drops in your mouth, or you do it in your water, or whatever, however you take it, right? So that's an idea, but that would be an example of a live that you could do. And you could stick to that every morning by doing like a breakfast show or something like that. Again, guys, going live is such a good thing to do. So get used to it. If you're not comfortable doing it, just start. So that's the first thing. Second thing is stories. So throughout the day, maybe take a quick story every morning of you taking the product and just post that. It's a curiosity post. It gets people interested. And here's the deal. If you shoot a video and you post it on Facebook in your story, save it and then go post it over on your Instagram, right? You get the idea. Snapchat, whatever mediums you're using. And the more the better, by the way. You should be omnipresent, which means you're present on all those platforms. So that's another big one. And then static. Get some good, strong imagery. Guys, don't take like blurry pictures, or if your phone doesn't take great pictures, go get a new phone, right? Like get good, sharp imagery or photos. And maybe it's of you smiling with the photo next to you, or looking at it like this, or taking it, or giving it to someone, or you at the gym flexing or something like that, saying powered by liquid gold, and maybe you put it next to you. Just things like that really help drive curiosity and get people interested. And these are good static posts to put out there. Now, I like to kind of do like a 60-40 percentage rule. Hopefully you can read that chicken scratch. But in other words, guys, don't make all your posts sales posts, like put a bunch of value, put a bunch of lifestyle, because if you're looking into the business of like recruiting, people potentially to be able to build this business, you got to show the lifestyle that it's providing or can provide for you, right? On top of if you're promoting obviously the customer side of things. Show how this is used in the real world and what it's doing for you. Post some testimonials. That's good, but try and create a nice balance between lifestyle and value type posts. You can't read that. Lifestyle and value type posts, 60%, and then 40% are maybe more salesy type posts. All right, so that's a good one to focus on. Some other lifestyle things you might want to do as it relates to this product could be like, the top 7 foods. Like maybe, just go ahead and find or Google some top foods for more energy or better mental clarity, or top foods to help fight inflammation, right? And you can always tie that stuff back to the product you're selling, right? You can make that connection, but you're leading with some value. So if someone's like, damn, those are great breakfasts, I'm gonna try one of those tomorrow, right? You get the idea. So that's how that works. So post consistently. Now, in the marketing system, we actually provide you guys done for you content that you can also use to help you stay consistent with this. But what I'll tell you is this, that right there is the key word, consistency. You've got to be consistent with posting. At least once a day on static. I would love to at least go live. I'd love for you to go at least live 3 to 4 times a week, and then story at least 3 to 4 a day. And if you do that for 30, 60, 90, 120 days, you're gonna get conversations started. You're gonna get people who wanna try this product. You're gonna get people interested in the business opportunity, but you gotta stay consistent. Second thing, run or buy traffic. There's probably, if you're on YouTube right now, click on the link to go to the page where there's actually a button. I've got a guy that I've used. He's one of the best that I know where you can actually purchase traffic. It's pretty affordable. He'll generate leads for you, and then you work those leads. But those leads aren't just gonna automatically buy your stuff, more than likely. It can happen, but it's not super likely. So you wanna get if you buy leads from him and you get leads, you're gonna have to work those leads, right? That's the whole point of the Vidafy marketing system, is to help you do that. But just know that if you go down this route, there's a lot of people that sell traffic, and there's a lot of crappy, traffic sources and people who sell you nonsense. So just be aware of that. Look for testimonials and look for, and ask them questions about what quality the traffic is and what they can expect or what you can expect, etc. I do have a recommended traffic provider on the page. If you click on the link in the description, or if you're watching this video on the Learn page, there's probably a button somewhere. And then run traffic. You guys can learn how to run Facebook ads and whatnot. I've got some trainings on that. If you're interested, dig into it. But again, if you stay focused on this is where you're gonna see the results quick and fast. I know this is kind of sexy and you should learn how to do it, but focus on this one for sure first. Third, offline. Guys, talk to people offline. Make calls, send text messages out, do all those kind of things. That's why inside the marketing system, I've got those textable links where you could reach out to a friend and say, hey, just got involved with an opportunity. I'm super excited about it. I'd love to get your feedback. When can you watch a quick video and let me know what you think? And you can then send them one of those links. Send that out to them. It's actually a video of me, or there might be some other videos in there at the time you're watching this video, but you can send them some information or a video that they're like, wait, what is this all about? Then you can get on the phone with them and talk to them about Vidafy. Well, how did that happen, right? You texted them first. Or if you're out and about and you're talking to someone, you could say, and I like to use a reciprocating question. So, hey, well, what do you do for a living? If you want someone to ask you back what you do for a living, ask them first. Usually they reciprocate it most of the time. So you could say to someone, hey, well, what do you do for a living? Oh, I work down at the general store. Oh, that's awesome. What about you, Joe? Well, actually, I work full-time as a banker, right? Well, full-time I work over at the local bank down the street, but part-time I actually help people feel great and get paid to do it. It's pretty cool. Really? Well, how do you do that? That's a company called Vidafy. We actually share a curcumin product, which is unbelievable. It's got awesome benefits. We're expanding around the world, which is really exciting. But we just share the product with people. They try it, they love it, and then if they buy it, we get paid. It's pretty cool. Oh, no way. Like, what's the product all about? You see what's happening here? You started with just an initial reciprocating question. They asked you what you did. You kind of kept it vague, but enticing and intriguing. And now they're asking questions, and now they might want a sample of this, or they might want to buy a bottle from you, or plug them into the Facebook group. You get the idea. Do this offline. Massive. And then lastly, follow up. Guys, you're going to generate leads doing all of these things, but 80% of sales, remember this, if you've heard nothing else on this video, 80% of sales are made after the 4th follow-up. Understand it's part of the game, and you've got to follow up to get these people involved in the business, or you're becoming a customer, obviously. So, with all that being said, hopefully that makes sense. Guys, one thing I forgot to mention on this one that I want to mention is if you get a good photo of you with the product, or of you at the gym or whatever, post it on Facebook in the morning, and then at night go post it on Instagram, and then at the next day go post it on TikTok or whatever. Guys, put or work these posts and cross-post them so you can leverage them on multiple platforms to then be omnipresent. When you go live, consider getting a second phone so you can go live on Instagram and Facebook at the exact same time, and maybe TikTok. You get the idea. So with all that being said, go get busy with this stuff. If you guys have more questions on this, reach out. There's probably additional training videos, either if you click the YouTube link or you're on the Learn page for the system to go learn and dive in more. But what are you waiting for? None of this stuff works unless you work the system. So work the system, make it happen, get some leads generated, and look forward to seeing what you can do. All right, see ya. Bye.